What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing a beer from Omnipollo, and they're out of Stockholm, Sweden, and this is their Raspberry Aniara. So they are calling this a raspberry lemon pale ale, which I imagine is an American pale ale that is brewed with raspberry and lemon, comes in at 6% alcohol by volume, no IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 6.5 weeks old. So I picked this up at an LCBO in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, right after the 2019 Liquid Art Festival that took place at Collective Arts Brewing in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And the only reason I grabbed this, and I shouldn't say the only reason, the main reason I grabbed this one is because two good friends of mine and fellow beer tubers, Nick over at Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews and Carrie, aka Redbeard, did a dual review of this one. I believe it was on Nick's channel. And yeah, they were both digging it. Carrie loved it. I think he gave it a 9.5 out of 10, and Nick gave it like an 8 out of 10. Redbeard said he bought 12 beers of this over like a month period, and he was just really digging it. And you know what? I like Omnipollo. I like what they do. Sometimes they miss, but even when they do, it's usually pretty damn delicious. Now behind me on the pretentious wall of bottles and cans, to my right, specifically right here, is the Padramas, which was a beer that was also brewed in Canada for Omnipollo, just like this one. It says right in the can, brewed and canned for Omnipollo in Toronto, Ontario, represented by craft brand companies. Believe they brew these beers at Brunswick Bierworks in Toronto. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if this is going to get any distribution or show up anywhere other than Ontario, Canada, but I just thought I'd mention that because that beer was also brewed there and I don't think it showed up anywhere else. So anyway, yeah, raspberry lemon pale ale. I'd imagine based on the color that I saw in the dual review from Nick and Carrie that it's gonna probably look like liquid raspberries, like jam. Anyway, I'm using my Medusa glass. This is from Mortalis Brewing Company. They're in Avon, New York, which is just to the south of Rochester. I've not reviewed any beers from Mortalis on the channel, but I love this glass, the Medusa glass. I think the Medusa is like a fruited sour type of line, and I've had different Medusas, let's just say that, and I need to review some of their beer. But anyway, we're gonna crack this open. I already did that, poured in. Yeah, look at that color. That color is fantastic. So I thought it would look awesome in this glass because, Medusa, like I said, is a beer that, we'll slow it down right there. That's about a little bit over 8 ounces based on this glass. And yeah, that looks beautiful. That has this like magenta looking color. Super murky and turbid. Looks like raspberry jam liquefied, baby. Had about a 3-finger of a straight up pink colored head. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to tell me it's a raspberry lemon pale ale and you're using real raspberries, I would expect the beer to look, maybe not this crazy because this looks almost purplish. It's like magenta. I would maybe not expect that many raspberries, but they're using a bunch of raspberries apparently. And yeah, I could tell you that they are based on the look. Let's get a nose. Oh my God, you know what that smells like? So I used this tasting note when it came to Natter Days from Natural Light. They did this, it's a whole strawberry lemonade beer. And I've been drinking a lot of Crystal Light, like the squirt bottles and the packets. And this smells like raspberry lemon, like a Crystal Light. I don't think it's actually Crystal Light. Raspberry lemon, it was a Hawaiian Punch has like different packets and they have a raspberry lemonade or raspberry lemon, and this smells exactly like that on the nose. Man, that smells like raspberry lemonade. Like I said, Hawaiian Punch, raspberry lemon. Wow. Now the funny thing is when you're saying it's a pale ale, like I would imagine I'd get some kind of hop forward characteristics in here. No, this is all about that raspberry lemon. Yeah, it smells like raspberry. It smells like raspberry lemonade, or like I said, those Hawaiian Punch raspberry, I think it's raspberry lemonade packets. That's what it smells like in beer form. It smells amazing. Yeah, this is just resonating with me personally because I like that. You know what I mean? Like it's just, for me, this smells awesome. Yeah, it smells so fucking good. I just want to get into this. I don't even want to sit here and talk about the aromas. Not much more. Raspberry, lemons, raspberry lemonade. Yes, let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. That's not beer. I mean, it is, but it's not. Totally not. It tastes like raspberry lemonade. Wow. That's delicious. I can sit here and bullshit you and say, oh, I'm getting, you know, some hop forward characteristics from the pale ale. I'm getting the grain from the malt from the pale ale. Like I'm getting this. No, I'm not. I'm not getting any of that. What I'm getting is a ton of fucking raspberries and a pronounced lemon tartness. That's what I'm getting this beer. Body on this one at 6%. It's like lower side of medium body, 2 medium body, appropriate. Might actually be a little bit thicker, and based on the look of it, I don't think you're all that surprised. At least I'm not. The mouthfeel on this one, soft, smooth, not really creamy. There is carbonation, but it has a nice soft smoothness to it. Almost like you're drinking a raspberry lemonade. But the flavor, right up front, the raspberry lemonade characteristics that I was talking about in the nose, that I would say, and I know, you know, like those Hawaiian punch packets or the, you know, Crystal Light, those are natural flavors, or sometimes they're artificial and natural. And can that be perceived as a bad thing in this case? Maybe. But for me, it's reminiscent of what I enjoy, and I enjoy those. If I'm gonna have like if I just want to take one of those packets and throw it in a bottle of water and a glass of water, I mean, those are delicious. They just, I like the flavors from them, and this is basically that in beer form, and I can't really hate that because I love it. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about this one. Raspberries, lemon. It has an acidic vibe from the lemon. It has a firm tartness, but not sourness. It does actually finish with a nice acidic kick, little bit of residual sweetness, touch of tartness. Yeah, I mean, I'd be hard pressed to tell you there's alcohol in this beer. This kind of has given me the whole 450 North vibes, you know, like the slushy series, where that blurs the line between whether it's a beer or a, you know, some kind of fruit juice. This is a beer. It's 6%. It's clearly a beer, but tasting it, if I was doing this blind, I couldn't tell you this is a beer. If someone was like, here's a raspberry lemonade, or like a raspberry lemonade drink, try it out. I'd be like, yeah. No, you're right. It totally is. I've already drank like half the can in what, 5 minutes? I don't know. This is delicious. Now, I can sit here and bullshit you and be, you know, you try to reserve my score or whatever, but you know, the fact of the matter is I love raspberry lemonade, like the real raspberry lemonade, but I also love those packets of Hawaiian Punch and Crystal Light. Raspberry Aniara from Omnipollo, low 4.75 out of 5, 4.7 out of 5. I totally get why Redbeard gave this a 9.5 out of 10. It's just, it's delicious. I could drink 2 or 3 cans of this and I'd be feeling good, and I'd also be happy because I love the flavors in this. And if you are in Ontario, Canada, and you see this beer and it's still, I'm pretty sure it's still on the shelves of a lot of LCBOs, grab this one. If you like raspberries, you like lemon, or you like raspberry lemonade, and you like beer, like, I can't see you not enjoying this beer because I love this beer. I think it's delicious, and 4.7 out of 5 is an appropriate score. I'm gonna drink the shit out of this. I wish I would have bought like 6 cans instead of 2, but you know, sometimes that happens. Yeah, anyway, Jeff, aka No Jinx, if you wanna, you know, check this one out, let me know. I have an extra can in the fridge. I'll throw it in the next beer mail. You can try it out. If not, maybe I'll share it with Average Pops or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. Oh yeah, price and availability. Like I said, availability in LCBOs in Ontario, Canada. Price on this one, I don't think I paid more than $5 a can. It might have been 4 something can, like $4.95, maybe like $4.50, something like that. Wasn't crazy expensive considering how this beer looks and how it tastes. I don't fucking care. I'd pay, and remember, that's Canada, right? That's Canadian funds. So I ended up paying probably less than $4 American. I would pay $5 to $6 American a can for this based on what I'm tasting, how much I enjoy it. The value on this one through the roof, right? Through the roof. And like the availability, if you pop in pretty much, as far as I know, any Southern Ontario LCBO, and you know, Redbeard's not technically in North Canada. I know Redbeard settled down. He's up in North Bay, and he, you know, got it in his neck of the woods. So like anywhere pretty much in Ontario, you probably can pick this up. So yeah, I don't know. Value and availability, awesome. So anyway, Raspberry Aniara, 4.7 out of 5. Delicious beer. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. To the next one. Cheers.